ours looks like everybody pays.
All right. Welcome, everybody.
One more
Hey,
minute.
John, how are you today? Good.
Kevin's not here. Isn't he?
Yes, he's in, he probably won't be joining us on.
There's Barbara.
But Barbara's here. Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
Hey, Barbara.
Is Kevin streaming or not?
No, I don't think so. No.
We're all good.
We got
Kevin's drinking.
four of us at the vote. So.
You don't want me streaming right now.
All right, so let's call the regular October meeting of the Tioga County IDA to order. Quick roll call. And word I'm here. Brenda Vanek here. Marty Salbright, Tracy Mel,
Yes.
Eric Mel,
Here.
Kevin Gillette's excused, and we have Barbara Case here virtually. Welcome. Joe, we think's coming. And then we got Casey, Brett, Megan, and Matt. Does everybody know Barbara? Should we go around real quick? Go around to our little intros. You must know.
Barbara, I'm Eric Knoll, Superintendent of Schools in Waverly.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Eric.
Hi, Barbara. I'm Brenda Evanek. I'm from Mondorf and Fenwick CPAs in Johnson City.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm Megan Schnabel, Deputy Director of Economic Development and Planning. We talked on the phone yesterday.
Yes.
And Brittany Woodward, I'm the Director of Economic Development and Planning.
Good to see you again.
Marty Salbright, Tioga County Legislature, board member here.
Great.
John Ward. Nice to see you. By day, I'm a banker at Tioga State Bank.
Yes.
I'm Tracy Monell. I'm a legislator with the county.
Nice to meet you all. Either have a name with a face and
This is Joe, our attorney.
Hello. Well, Joe.
nice to meet you.
For the record, Joe's 6 minutes late.
I was working so hard preparing for today's meeting that I lost track of time.
Well, that's all you need to know about Joe.
Well, thank you for letting me join virtually this time. Next time I had a conflict in a meeting and I just stepped away from that and shifted responsibilities, and next month I'll be there live.
Very good.
Good.
Thank you.
No privilege of the floor that I know of unless anything's changed. Move right into approval of the last month's meeting minutes. Any questions on those?
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Tracy and Eric, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Financial docs. We've got our P and L on our balance sheet through August. I looked at the transactions through September. The big item, which appears indicative that the project's moving forward, is we got our agency fee from the solar project on Montrose Turnpike.
Oh, really?
We did.
Really?
I heard that's all stalled off and we're trying to figure out what to do with it.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Hey.
Do I do good work or what?
You didn't do diddly.
I don't think it came in on that.
Oh, resolutions? I meant to
No,
print
just
that.
the amount that they
Oh,
paid.
I didn't print the resolutions. I forgot.
So that again, Joe's still working on some of the final details, but obviously they were motivated enough to get us paid, so thanks for that.
$500,000. Holy crap.
Yeah, most of that ties to sales tax exemption. That project just keeps going up and up and up and up. You have questions on anything, Brenda, that you saw? No? Okay. If no other questions, I'd look for an acknowledgement of the financial statements.
So moved.
Thank you, Marty and Brenda. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Carried. Moving on to new business. Joe, you drew up a resolution for us, right, for Art East?
Yes.
Yeah, and I forgot to print it.
Oh, that's, I'll read why don't
Thank
I
you.
read the guts of it, right? Resolution approving extension of the October 4th, 2023 sales and use tax exemption agreement with Artie's Cafe LLC from October 4th, 2025 through and including April 4th, 2026. The total amount which shall not exceed $24,000.
There you go.
Thanks, Joe.
Good thing you brought him along.
I think they're on my desk, if I'm gonna be honest.
How far along is that project? That, so,
The exterior facade is almost complete, but he's got interior piece of it too. So that's going out to bid soon.
okay. Anybody have any issues with that or want to talk about it more?
I'm good. If Joe said it's good, it must be good.
I would look for a motion to approve the resolution as written.
So moved.
Second.
There, Tracy, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Revolving door of CDs continues to revolve. Community Bank just had one that renewed. They did get in touch with me. They actually set up a meeting that Britt and I are gonna go to in October. They've taken a little note, I think, because they have not won any of the CD business in recent months, and we just yanked the facade money out of there because of the fees that they were gonna charge for trying us to convert our loan payments to ACH. So, well, see what happens. But they did match Shamong's last high offer for a 6-month CD, so we took them up on that. Kevin and I had a quick chat on that, so we're just looking to affirm Finance Committee's recommendation to renew this CD with Community Bank, and it's 3.75% for a 6-month term.
That's, so move for me.
Yes, sir.
I'll second.
All in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried, so I'll be back. A lot of these are on 6-month terms, so it just keeps on happening.
Sorry. That's okay.
Budget. That I think was in our packet.
Yes, it's the last thing I'm.
Barb, we won't do it today, but the pleasure of being appointed to the board is we'll quickly find some committees for you. And I know Finance Committee's got a hole because generally committee of 2, which is what Kevin and I have been on finance, isn't normal.
Okay.
One of the key things we do generally every year, end of July, sometime in August, is throw a budget together so that we can talk about it in the first week of October. This needs to be submitted to the state by the end of the month. So thanks to Brett and her team for helping with this, because I certainly did not put in all these numbers. This is what we're looking at. This is the comptroller format or ABO format or ABO. Same format we've been using since I've been on the board. I don't know if there's anything. I think the only really moving target that was on here that's changed a little bit is that agency fee that all came in this year.
Yeah, initially they were gonna split the agency fee, but they ended up paying it all at once. So if you want to update that to reflect this year, we can do that before we submit it.
Yeah, we could now that, because we got time, I guess.
So.
I think that's really the only major thing that'll change, because that's obviously a big number. Gonna make 25 look really good.
Wonderful.
Railroad income still is good. That's obviously a positive. Interest income is up. I don't know how long that'll last. I still don't see big swings in interest rates unless there's major economic change, but. This factors in the changes that we've done with the bookkeeping and Bowers. Factors in the change with the amount we'll compensate to the county for the admin fee. Which ideally is gonna get us even a little bit more help with new employee. Anything new on that?
That we're doing interviews still.
Okay. Got a handful?
Got a couple.
That's best you can hope for right now. Somebody answers the ads and put out and get super excited.
Yeah. It's crazy, and then you hear that people are being laid off someplace.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Everybody needs to
Not
get
here.
or leave it.
Brett, feel free to jump in if I'm missing anything big on here.
No, I think that's most of what was updated.
Certainly open to any questions. We can take a few minutes to look at it if you want. And if anybody's ready, I'll take a motion. I guess the motion would be to approve the budget as written here with the amendment to our agency from solar project that will be.
Right.
So moved.
Eric, Brenda, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. We still got a little bit of time, so if anybody does want to pull through that in more detail and has anything, we have a few weeks.
Sorry about that.
That's your beer, if I could go to beer after principal.
Soccer practice.
Soccer practice, no. Not beer friendly. HUD funds, do you want to talk about that a little bit, Brent?
Yeah, so the treasurer's office reached out to us because the county, through some long ago convoluted way, wound up with DDBG small city funds through HUD, and it was meant as a loan program. It's all been lent and revolved back, and it's sitting with the county. The IDA administered it in the past on behalf of the county. So they just reached out and said, you know, there's a little under 800,000.
800.
A little under, yeah. So you guys also used a piece of it for the COVID loans back in 2020, which has since been paid back. So Casey has been trying to reach out and get a contact at HUD to figure out what we can use these funds for exactly. It's probably some kind of a loan program. But we just don't know the terms of that yet. And if it's more favorable than USDA IRP loan that we have out there right now that we could accept the funds for. So we just want to have a little more time to dig into that and see what would make more sense for the IDA to.
Is there a timeline? No, you don't know yet. Is there a timeline?
First, and no, it's at this point, it's the county's funds. It's loan funds that they got a long time ago. The
How long
county is-
ago? About 20 years ago or 5 years ago?
2006.
Huh?
2006, 19,
Well, 20 years ago.
Mm.
Yeah.
Approximately.
but it's still got strings attached to it because it's under that.
Yeah, we still have to do reporting for it. And we have to, the county has to return any program income or interest that's generated off of it. So they just wanted to remind us that it was there. Essentially, because it hasn't been used
It's the first time that anybody said anything about this that you know
to us, yeah, since we've taken over. I mean, you guys did use it for the COVID loan.
Yeah, and I don't even remember at the time if it was really discussed, because again, we got basically with during the COVID. The money moved from the county to us knowingly temporarily. And when it was over, we returned, I think, the majority of it, because we didn't use most of it. Returned it in installments.
of during this thing or what?
I vaguely remember that. I remember because it was a small city. I remember thinking that was weird.
Well, and again, we only had it for a short period of time.
And again, that was a foggy time.
That was when they were canning.
It was
and wanted us to get my money into.
Right, exactly. Yep, that was very early on in the pandemic.
We took the whole thing.
No, we only took, I think it was 300,000 that we had to use for
Yeah.
that. We didn't use it all. It's all off our books now.
So you're talking about if feasible, you just move it over to the IDA and we would run the whole program with that or no?
Either move it over, we keep it at the county, but we just update the agreement to administer the funds, because I think that expired last year.
I think the key piece on all those for loans is, I think some of these programs have some questionable numbers in regards to how much you borrow versus how much you have to add as employment.
Yeah.
That becomes a big stumbling block.
We're
Yeah.
hoping they'll let us kind of rewrite, because there are guidelines to it, but since it's all been revolved, we're hoping they'll let us kind of loosen those a little bit and have a little more flexibility with the interest rate. And there's no repayment with this one with, like there would be with the IRP. So,
Yeah, right now our big pool's built back up again, which is nice, cause that one's grant, but yeah, the IRP money is so low. More to come, I guess. We were contacted by NICEAG, that's a piece in the packet here for or tree clearing, vine clearing,
Where are those vines?
the vines. I can't even picture where this is exactly on Stand Hill. I mean, it would have made sense to me more when the barn was there, but gotta be somewhere.
They said like the power lines, there's vines probably off them.
Probably, yeah,
That's all I
probably
know.
the power lines.
Wasn't very specific,
They just want to let us know they're gonna do it.
Mhm.
So there's nothing they need from us, as far as.
Right, okay. Yeah, because they come do this at my,
They ain't gonna ask you at your house
they
either.
just drive up and say, hey, we're gonna do this, have a
Right.
good day.
And just wanted you guys
See.
to.
Although they did fell a tree on my deer stand one. And they had to come apologize for that and offer to pay for it.
It was a new business, old business, sounds like you're having fun with Bowers with our chart accounts.
they sent us the list, there's over 800 accounts that we're spending an hour increment at a time going through. So, it's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
We're almost through them all.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
We'll have to look at the CDs though, cause,
That's the way the accounts were made.
it goes, because it goes way
Everything
back.
is probably-
The desktop version goes back so far, it's the same issue we've had with the LEC. And it goes,
This is QuickBook?
you're talking 30
Yeah,
plus
that's-
years ago.
My wife would have,
Oh my
Data.
God.
she'd lose it,
It's a lot of information.
It's a different world back
mess
then.
around with her
And
QuickBooks.
it's all
Oh,
gummed up, and
nuts.
still built in there and.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So you're
Yeah.
just being dealing with paper.
What's that?
So these accounts are paper?
They're not
no,
real,
they're,
like
they're,
income and expense.
yeah, they're just built
accounts.
into the QuickBooks software and it's just. And
Oh,
out there
okay.
ever since, whenever the IDA started using QuickBooks.
Well, it's a summer from the 90s, so I assume.
It's, I know it's the same issue we'd have with the LDC.
So, and
Wow.
for people that don't know QuickBooks, try to do QuickBooks. Stay out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That sounds like a fun
Well, the-
weekend. Yeah.
Yes, be it.
It's, we can only
that
handle
chart.
so much.
If you came to that CD, it came through
Yeah.
auto that way. So
Yeah,
that's the only
show it
one.
to you.
It's weird. It's the only one so far.
Just make a lot of journal entries and go on.
Yeah.
That one I'll just need to get journal.
Okay.
Owego Gardens sewer subsidy. I don't know if you want to chat about that anymore.
Um,
Why?
Joe had drafted the second amendment.
Did you hear her blame you?
This just happened, Joe did today or yesterday, so I'm sorry I didn't tell you yet, but Joe had drafted the second amendment. I sent it to them to sign. This was to fix the percentage rate at that, or you remember that crazy number. Originally, we had asked them to just fix it at the 16,065 and they said no. And they came back with this, which is what we put in and approved, and they just came back and said they want to fix it at the 16,065. If you guys are agreeable to going back to that, I think it's honestly better, because if sewer rates go up, we're not paying.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna go down.
It's the easiest
So,
way to do it.
If you
Fixed
guys
rate.
are good
So
with
that's
that,
a fixed amount.
yeah, the 16,065. I don't know,
Not
do we
to
need a
exceed.
motion to a?
I would, say you should adopt a motion and then I
Redraft it.
already prepared an agreement, so I'll just change it to the
Got it.
fixed amount. Yeah, you've got it. And I'll prepare a resolution memorializing what you guys do here tonight. It's within your purview.
So this-
I always want to know, how much is this gonna cost?
Now you know. 60.
No, yeah.
Oh, that's a different animal. You're not getting behind that.
Disclose.
That's personnel.
Let me help you out with that.
I don't even know when we started this, but this has been ongoing for almost the entire stinking year.
Yeah.
It's,
They-
it's everything to do with Owego Gardens, like drives us all crazy. I think we should call Aaron Gowan and say, we're still working on stuff.
Aaron, on your project.
Good Lord.
Alright, so we're looking for a resolution for, Joe to create another resolution for Wego Gardens 1 to fix their sewer subsidy.
I make that motion, whatever you just said.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed.
Aye.
So Legal Garden sewer subsidy will be on the agenda next month again for us to
Yeah.
We'll
approve.
have
these,
to,
You know,
Fixed amount.
yes.
well, the problem is now we gotta send it back for them to sign, and that's what happens, and it generally goes up their food chain, and we hear about it in 3 months. So, good.
So maybe not next month,
Yeah.
maybe
It'll
January.
be on here as old business again. We might skip right past it. Like Tractor Supply, which
That'll be built before they get their easement.
no, I think it is. Yeah,
Water,
no, I think they're, from what I've heard, they're opening with a temporary water source. Like a water truck sitting out front. That's,
where is the hang up? Is that on us or them?
No, not on us.
We have, you know, to be frank, it was a fairly busy month with sunny solar. But that's not holding it up, you
Okay,
know.
so are they getting water from Veolia?
I think they're getting it from a truck.
temporarily, yeah,
Temporarily.
temporarily,
Veolia is the problem.
yeah.
Right, but
You've got a lot of.
if you recall,
Don't ever sell your water.
dealing with them is very,
That's what it,
It's been bad
From the
ever since.
there's. I
It's
go
not
back
if
to our
we
first
put
or second
their-
meeting, you
it's
said
not
that.
if we had them.
Sold your
I don't
water.
know.
Yeah, it's actually Veolia sells the water to the
To the
town.
town.
Supplies it and. Cause it,
But that's the issue, you got so many cooks in the kitchen between Veolia, village, the
Is
town.
Tractor
us.
Supply falls outside of the village, so Veolia only operates in the village, so the town is a customer and they buy the water from Veolia. So
Why
that's,
then-
there's a lot of,
Creates another
Parties.
special water district. Yeah, same thing. in
Why
my
didn't they
room.
just drill a well? I
Yeah.
know, so, anyway,
Maybe add
right.
that to the charter of accounts too, there you go.
They'll stay on here too.
They're supposed to, they haven't paid that yet, but it looks like they're just about ready.
Just getting ready to.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
Tractor
so
Supply.
everything else is, looks like it's done.
Speaking of paving, how about Corporate Drive, we're paving over there? Think so.
no, I'm still waiting for Tom to get back to me with their proposal.
What's the, who's doing that? Is this, what's their name? The railroad guys? Or is it somebody else?
Well, Corman, it's in Corman's plate right now,
Okay,
and they haven't really given a hard date as to when they're gonna get response to anybody though.
No, so they did like temporary patching that didn't hold up. And it's at the crossing, Corman did,
okay.
and they're technically responsible for maintaining the crossing. And then obviously upstate is there and they have to cross it, and so they're not.
With a truck that weighs a bajillion pounds.
And there's how many trucks that go
78,000
by
a
every
day.
time, so. What do you think you'd be putting into it?
Can't imagine Adam's probably losing his mind.
Now, the challenge is you've only got probably 6 weeks left of the paving season, so
If that,
if that,
yeah. Somebody better do something to get off the time.
yeah, we'll probably wanna, I don't even know what you do though, cause
But in reality, we have no.
we don't, other than the fact that you don't want them fighting so bad that you put that income stream in jeopardy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've talked a little bit about. Again, without any numbers to even talk about, it's hard to.
So they're just paving the crossing. You're talking 30 feet, whatever. Put it right.
It's one, there's two tracks there, right? Yeah, because there's a side.
So,
But it's like I said, you got, those trucks are coming in there, 100,000 pounds each, at least.
yeah.
And there's, I don't know, probably 400 a day or more,
Just beating that up and beating those trucks up.
beating up Corporate Drive. That old road is beat.
So RJ Corman might, Tom's still trying to run it up the chain there, but they might come forward to us with some proposal for cost sharing to get it either temporarily fixed
Oh, I'm
That's
sure
okay.
they'll come under caution. Guarantee that's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
That's what we're just waiting on, is that.
But like you said, you don't wanna put that revenue in jeopardy either. You know,
No, you don't want them waiting. That could benefit us at all. Committee reports, nothing on audit. Governance, again, we should have a committee discussion. Where we've got holes, we can do that. Of course, the next couple of weeks. Finance, again, we talked about the budget. You guys still doing long visits or get those set up? Or?
Yeah, we have 2 left.
Okay.
We have 1 next week, and then we'll have 1.
Everything going well?
Yeah.
Pretty happy?
All good.
Railroad committees, just milking the cash cow, that's good.
Mhm.
Pretty quiet month on that stuff. Sales tax, Best Bev, we're spending some more money with Joe.
Yes.
Send them a love letter.
Yep.
Up to this point, we still haven't heard from them.
No.
Right, so we can't get that closed out.
Mhm.
Art East, we talked about, we're gonna extend that into April based on what we've already done this meeting. Navo is gonna expire, are they done submitting paperwork to us so we can move ready to close out on that one, or?
Did he send you this?
He sent it up to September, but
So
October.
we said the 1 month
Yeah.
to do.
Hmm.
I don't think Sunny's started in September, but
I don't think so.
maybe September 2026.
They're still having some issues there of some kind. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Where is that one?
The Montrose Turnpike, that's the one that we've been talking about.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
literally been talking about it, I think, since
Yeah.
2020.
168.
It's fortified. I forget which.
But they had an issue with the decommissioning.
Right, and then also there was an article about fire recently, is that the one? Yeah, like what do you do if they catch fire? You let them burn.
But yeah, and the town board said that they didn't accept that. So that was at the last town board meeting, which I think was last week.
So, yeah.
So I don't know what's going on with it, but it's like they just sent us a big check and now they're not doing anything. It don't make any sense to me. But
That kind of would help.
since that one has come on the table, how many other solar plants have been done?
Mm-hmm.
My goodness gracious, 15, 20?
Yeah, this will be the biggest one in the county if
Right.
it goes.
Right.
If it goes.
If it ever
Do we
gets
have to
done.
give their money back if it doesn't? So,
I would imagine they'll bring
No.
it up.
No,
well, I'm just asking.
You don't?
if it doesn't go, no.
They gave us the check and we're gonna keep it.
Absolutely, we granted in theory, they're on the hook
To make
for
it
those
happen.
taxes, which are, exponentially larger than the raw land, that, it's just raw land.
Right.
Yeah.
So the governor, of course, I don't know if you saw the email, is pushing for the counties to do power generated by natural things such as wind farms and solar. That's her intention, because she's gotta have all this energy so she can build electric homes and fuel the city. But in the meantime, it was brought up at the NICEAG conference. Some counties are having concerns for similar reasons such as fires. So there's a little, fair amount of discussion on that.
Angst.
It's not gonna work. That's a bottom line. It's
Long
not gonna work.
I got my electric buses all lined up.
Oh, what kind of bridges are you gonna drive
I don't
across?
know, I can't get across the bridges I got now. Just dealt with that the other day. I looked at some signage and I'm like, that started the conversation over time, well, we'll just take them down. I don't think it should work like that, should
I think they the kids walk across, take the bus
It's-
across, and get a
Oh,
road.
that's causing disconcerting to the parents after.
Oh, you think?
200 feet. I know.
When I was
Buses.
in school, if you lived in the village, you walked to school.
2 miles.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now
Yeah.
they pick them up down the street from the school. It's crazy.
Yep.
We're using a
Yep.
bunch of pansies, that's what we're doing.
And if your kid misses the bus, you threaten if they have to walk. Sometimes they do. Our kids still tell the story, not that it's that far, but.
Balls, buses and budgets is one of the three.
You don't get up, and move, you don't get a ride.
I see we've gotten some pilot money in, how much is still out there?
We received all of them, right?
Did we get it all?
Yep.
Yeah. You will in and out. Came in, was gonna go right back out. Project updates, Mount Prairie pre-engineering, again, we're done other than, geotech and sounded like there's still corn on one of the fields and so we're still trying to coordinate getting the geotech done out there so we can wrap up ideally before snow flies. Lodgett Road, we got our bill. I don't remember when that grant was originally approved, but our match was 20% and the cost came in less, but we had to pay out 31. That check just went out. That's done. And then Wendy's doing all the closeouts, so we're off the hook at this point. We cut our check, we're done. IRP loan app, again, all this, rest of this stuff is USDA, which is pseudo. So I don't think there's any updates on any of this stuff.
Where are we at with the equipment lease program? Is that active? Are we actively
So actually,
marketing that?
yeah, we're actively marketing. I just had someone that we're sending the application to today that's expressed interest in it. We're anticipating possibly 2 facade applications coming in. We just got a sales tax exemption application. And possibly a pilot application in the next couple weeks, so. We got a few things coming all at once, all of a sudden, so.
Good.
Nothing else to really report on USDA stuff, though, right?
No.
They got a reason to go into executive.
And we want to talk about a wheel gardens too. I miss the old days.
You could talk about all the.
Should talk about the water.
Water tower. Say we can talk about the water tower.
Talk about all the parties involved in that easement. We've been involved in some of the emails. That's what we're a small player.
Third party.
We're a small player.
Oh, between the town and.
The engineers, a lot of it's engineers and then engineers designing something that didn't meet the desires of town, village.
Yeah.
They get Yoli involved.
Who's the engineer?
Remember who the engineer was? They're not local. It's Tractor Supplies engineers.
Okay.
John, did you want to have a quick conversation about the pilot, potential pilot app, or do you want to wait until?
For her equipment, this is hers.
I don't know anything about it. I mean, I don't, you would know better than I would if it's worth talking about or.
We'll chit chat about it.
Yeah.
Good.
Hopefully it doesn't open till 5 o'clock. So you come back.
We just need to do an executive for that.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll look for a motion to go into executive session.
Second. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
Get this.
Yes, I have both of them. I think they're,
Yeah,
yeah,
thanks,
honestly, who said it was Brenda?
Okay.
Brenda and Tracy.
Okay, let me stop the recording.